Princess Catherine returned to Wales this week, carrying out engagements that celebrated local craftsmanship, community spirit, and the region's proud tradition of manufacturing.
Speculation has swirled for weeks, filling timelines, tabloids, and whispered conversations across the globe.
Princess of Wales.
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 Now, Princess Catherine steps forward to finally set the record straight. With a calm smile and unmistakable warmth, she confirms her family's newest addition, turning rumor into reality in a single moment. Cameras flash, hearts race, and royal watchers lean in, sensing history gently unfolding. What exactly has been welcomed into the Wales household? And how will this joyful confirmation reshape the royal family's story moving forward in the years still to come? In the British royal family, even the smallest stories can capture global attention, especially when they involve Princess Catherine. For months, royal watchers and fans speculated quietly about something new at her home. Some guessed a lifestyle change, others a personal project. But a growing number believed the Wales family had welcomed another pet.
We understand there's pet dog updates for both the Queen and the Waleses.
The rumors gained weight because Catherine has long been known as a devoted animal lover, showing a tender, private side behind palace doors. The moment that confirmed the whispers happened far from grand ballrooms or official events. It took place during a routine visit to two local businesses in Wales. Catherine walked through busy workshops, greeted employees warmly, and listened closely as artisans demonstrated skills passed down through generations. The air was filled with the hum of machines, the scent of fresh materials, and the pride of craftspeople thrilled by a royal visit. Yet amid the noise and demonstrations, a small furry presence quietly stole the spotlight. At the Hyatt denim factory in Cardigan, a playful cocker spaniel named Barney wandered close to Catherine. His wagging tail and bright, curious eyes immediately caught her attention. She crouched down, spoke softly, and stroked his golden fur, transforming the formal workshop into a space that felt surprisingly warm and relaxed. Onlookers smiled at the unexpected intimacy of the moment. Barney's friendliness opened the door to a natural conversation between Catherine and the factory's leaders, CEO Jan van Loper and his fiancée. Laughter flowed, stories were shared, and the discussion turned to the joy and comfort that dogs bring to family life. Catherine casually mentioned her own household included cocker spaniels, noting that one of her dogs was similar in age to Barney. What seemed like small talk was actually a rare glimpse into her private world, which she normally keeps closely guarded. As the conversation progressed, Catherine moved from light-hearted chatter to a revealing admission. With a relaxed, genuine smile, she confirmed what many had been guessing. She and Prince William had quietly welcomed a new puppy into their family. She described him fondly, noting he was only 8 months old while their older dog, Orla, was 5. Her words came freely, unscripted, and heartfelt, finally ending months of public speculation. This joyful addition came just months after Orla had given birth to a litter of puppies. Orla, a black cocker spaniel gifted to Catherine by her brother James Middleton in 2020, had already become a familiar presence in royal life. She appeared in family portraits, birthday celebrations, and charity polo events, quietly symbolizing warmth and togetherness within the household. When news of her litter broke in June 2025, the public fell in love with photos of Prince William surrounded by tiny, playful pups during his birthday celebration. The royal children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, were reportedly delighted by the puppies. They helped feed them, played with them, and learned the responsibilities of caring for young animals. The family planned to keep one puppy, strengthening the bond with Orla's line. While the newest addition's name remains unknown, fans eagerly await a glimpse through photos or videos, fueling worldwide speculation and excitement. Catherine's brief, candid moment at a denim factory reminded the world that behind royal titles and ceremonies are people who share simple joys. Her affection for animals, particularly her dogs, shows a softer, relatable side of monarchy. Welcoming another puppy into the family brings happiness not just to the children, but also strengthens the image of a warm, united household. Amid endless headlines and public scrutiny, this small, furry addition feels like a gentle, comforting touch of everyday life. A reminder that even in the most prestigious families, joy can be found in simple, ordinary moments. Yet this joyful arrival carries a deeper emotional weight, quietly echoing the memory of their beloved first dog, Lupo. What truly happened after his heartbreaking loss? And why does this new puppy feel so significant now? Keep watching for the full story. How royal dogs shape family life. Royal life often feels distant, formal, and steeped in centuries of protocol. But for Prince William and Princess Catherine, the story of their family wouldn't be complete without a furry, four-legged companion. Their journey with royal pets, particularly dogs, has become a deeply personal and humanizing part of their lives, showing a side of monarchy that feels warm, relatable, and grounded in everyday joy. It all began in December 2011, when Catherine's brother, James Middleton, gifted the newlyweds a black Cocker Spaniel named Lupo. The timing was meaningful. William and Catherine were stepping into their demanding roles under intense public scrutiny. Yet Lupo offered them something far more intimate than royal tradition could provide: a friend, a source of comfort, and a touchstone of normalcy. Over nearly a decade, Lupo became woven into the very fabric of their family life. Lupo was there for some of the most monumental moments in the couple's early years together. He was present during the births of Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, quietly witnessing milestones that would define the family's story. Unlike many royal symbols, which can seem stiff or distant, Lupo represented warmth, stability, and a sense of relatability. He appeared in candid family photos, joined them on countryside walks, and was widely adored for his gentle, affectionate nature. When he passed away in November 2020, the couple shared their grief openly in a heartfelt Instagram post, acknowledging just how central he had been to their lives. The public response was overwhelming, showing that Lupo had become a shared figure of love and connection, not just a royal pet. But life moves forward, and soon the family welcomed a new presence: Orla, a black Cocker Spaniel and Lupo's niece. Orla's arrival didn't erase the sadness of loss. Instead, she signaled a new chapter of joy, energy, and companionship. Unlike Lupo, who had joined the family before the children arrived, Orla grew up alongside Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, becoming part of their earliest memories. She brought playfulness, comfort, and a touch of mischief into their daily routines, showing the family that love and healing could coexist with remembrance. The royal children themselves quickly formed a bond with Orla. Caring for her, and later, her litter of puppies, offered lessons in patience, responsibility, and compassion, values that are often hard to teach amidst the whirlwind of royal life. In 2025, when Orla gave birth to several puppies, the family's connection to their canine companions deepened even further. Prince William even shared a joyful birthday photo, surrounded by 3 of the puppies, capturing a moment that was at once intimate and delightfully ordinary, a family simply enjoying the presence of animals they love. One of these puppies would remain at Forest Lodge, carrying forward the lineage that began with Lupo, and symbolizing continuity, tradition, and the quiet joy of family life. What makes the story of William, Catherine, and their dogs so compelling is the way it humanizes royalty. These pets aren't mere accessories or ceremonial props, they are woven into the rhythms of family life, offering love, comfort, and a grounding presence. In a world where the couple faces constant public scrutiny, charitable obligations, and global responsibilities, their dedication to family and to the animals that are part of it reveals a softer, more relatable side. Through photos, social media updates, and glimpses into daily life, the public is invited to see not just the grandeur of royalty, but the shared joys, small routines, and heartfelt bonds that make the family feel accessible and authentic. From Lupo's gentle companionship to Orla's playful energy, these dogs have become symbols of love, continuity, and the values that William and Catherine cherish most: family, compassion, and togetherness. They demonstrate that even amid palace walls and royal duties, there is room for the simple pleasures that make life meaningful. As the new puppies join the royal family, it's clear they will shape daily life, create lasting memories, teach lessons, and strengthen bonds with both family and the public. Could the love and attention given to these dogs actually shape how the public views the monarchy? Stay with us, because the answer might be closer than you think. Royal pets and public engagement. The British royal family has long been viewed as a symbol of tradition, formality, and sometimes untouchable privilege. Yet, in recent years, a quieter, more relatable side of the monarchy has begun to emerge, one shaped in part by their beloved pets. From the Queen's iconic corgis to Prince William and Princess Catherine's Cocker Spaniels, dogs have become more than companions. They are a bridge connecting royals to the public, humanizing figures often seen as distant or inaccessible. In early February 2026, Princess Catherine surprised everyone during a visit to two Welsh businesses. At the Hyatt Denim Factory in Cardigan, a friendly Cocker Spaniel named Barney caught her attention. What seemed like a simple encounter soon became personal, as Catherine warmly shared details about her own household. With genuine ease, she confirmed that her family had just welcomed a new puppy, joining Orla, their cherished black Cocker Spaniel, as the latest addition. Though brief, Catherine's disclosure resonated far beyond the factory walls. It wasn't delivered via a formal press release or orchestrated photo opportunity. It happened organically, in conversation, with a genuine spark of joy. This type of engagement is strategic in its subtlety. By letting personal moments slip into public view, the royal family fosters relatability without compromising privacy. People watching or reading about the event could envision a domestic scene not unlike their own. Children playing, a new puppy bounding through the house, laughter, and light-hearted chatter. It is precisely this human touch that allows the monarchy to remain relevant in an era dominated by social media and celebrity culture. Princess Catherine's casual mention of the new puppy does more than delight royal fans. It reinforces her image as a grounded, approachable figure. While much of the royal family's life is guided by protocol and public expectation, moments like these reveal personal priorities: family, home, and the small joys that make life meaningful. It demonstrates that even amidst royal duties, the Princess of Wales values simple connections, whether it's through supporting local artisans or sharing a laugh over a four-legged friend. These glimpses into her life create empathy and warmth among the public, inviting them to feel a personal connection with figures often perceived as distant or symbolic. The strategic use of pets also extends to social media and photography. Previous royal engagements featuring dogs have consistently generated viral moments and positive headlines. For instance, Orla has appeared in portraits of Princess Charlotte and alongside the family at charity polo events. Such visibility reinforces the idea that the royal family shares values familiar to many households: love, companionship, and nurturing bonds with animals. By humanizing themselves through their pets, royals create narratives that resonate emotionally, subtly strengthening public loyalty and admiration. Moreover, the involvement of their children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, in caring for the dogs adds another layer of relatability. Audiences can imagine their own children learning responsibility, empathy, and compassion through pet care, bridging the gap between the private lives of royals and the experiences of everyday families. In this way, pets are not just companions. They are tools of engagement, teaching lessons, evoking emotion, and offering a window into the household of one of the most scrutinized families in the world. By weaving these moments naturally into public interactions, the royal family cultivates a persona that balances tradition with approachability. The new puppy is not merely a family pet, it is a symbol, a subtle ambassador for warmth, joy, and connection. Through the eyes of the public, the royals are no longer untouchable icons. They are people who laugh, care, and cherish the same small joys that many families hold dear. Beyond public perception and relatability, what role do pets truly play within the inner workings of the royal household? How do these loyal companions influence family life behind the palace walls, shaping routines, interactions, and the emotional landscape of royals who carry immense responsibilities? Stay glued as we reveal secrets you might never have imagined. The role of pets in royal family dynamics. Pets have long been silent yet significant players in the royal household, offering not just companionship, but a stabilizing presence amid the constant demands of public life. For Prince William, Princess Catherine, and their children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, dogs like Orla and the family's newest puppy are more than adorable additions. They are active participants in the rhythm and emotional landscape of daily life. These animals create a sense of normalcy, grounding the family in everyday routines that might otherwise be overshadowed by royal duties, global attention, and ceremonial obligations. Princess Catherine's recent confirmation of the new puppy, following Orla's litter, illustrates how carefully pets are integrated into family life. Orla has been a fixture since joining the household in 2020, accompanying the children through formative years and offering moments of joy, comfort, and emotional learning. With the new puppy, the family continues a legacy of canine companionship that started with Lupo, the Black Cocker Spaniel, gifted to William and Catherine in 2011. These dogs provide a space for spontaneous play, laughter, and affection, elements essential to maintaining family bonds under the glare of public scrutiny. For the royal children, caring for pets instills values of responsibility, patience, and empathy. Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis are reportedly involved in feeding, grooming, and playing with the dogs, giving them experiences that mirror those of countless families around the world. Beyond lessons in care, these interactions allow the children to experience unconditional companionship and emotional support, creating a home environment where love, trust, and a sense of routine remain intact, even in the midst of royal schedules. The presence of pets also enriches adult dynamics within the household. William and Catherine, like any parents balancing work and family life, rely on the small joys of their pets to punctuate their days. The playful antics of a Cocker Spaniel, a quiet cuddle on the sofa, or shared walks in the gardens of their estates provide opportunities for connection and relaxation. These moments, seemingly ordinary, are vital in a life defined by extraordinary pressures, offering both an emotional anchor and a sense of continuity. Interestingly, the royal family's relationship with their dogs intersects with Princess Catherine's well-documented sense of style. During her visit to the Hyatt Denim factory in Cardigan, where she interacted with a Cocker Spaniel named Barney, Catherine's fashion choices, an elegant yet approachable orange coat paired with understated accessories, mirrored the warmth and accessibility of the encounter. Her attire reflected not only her support for local craftsmanship, but also a visual harmony with the environment and the friendly canine companion. In doing so, Catherine subtly communicates that elegance and approachability can coexist, creating an image of a modern royal who is grounded, compassionate, and relatable. This blending of style and substance extends to public engagements. Royal pets often accompany the family in moments designed to resonate with the public, from charity events to casual photographs. Orla's appearances alongside Princess Charlotte in birthday portraits or at polo matches demonstrate how pets contribute to a carefully curated yet authentic portrayal of family life. Catherine's choice of clothing, coupled with her interactions with pets, sends a clear message. Personal style, family warmth, and the presence of loyal companions can coexist seamlessly, reinforcing relatability without compromising royal dignity. Pets also serve as emotional bridges during more private family moments. In a household subject to intense media scrutiny, these animals offer discretion and comfort, a non-judgmental presence in times of stress or fatigue. They provide consistency amid change, lessons amid privilege, and joy amid responsibility. Through their care, play, and companionship, the dogs of the royal household become more than pets. They become instruments that strengthen family cohesion, nurture emotional well-being, and even enhance the public-facing image of a royal family that balances duty with humanity. Now, how do other members of the royal family engage with pets? And what do their choices reveal about personality, tradition, and family culture? Let's explore the fascinating lives of royal members with pets and the surprising ways these companions shape both public image and private life. The royal family's history with pets. The British royal family has long been associated with tradition, duty, and public service. Yet beneath the grandeur of palaces and ceremonies lies a shared love for animals that spans generations. Pets have played a unique role in humanizing the monarchy, providing comfort, companionship, and glimpses into the private lives of royals often viewed as distant or untouchable. From playful corgis to energetic terriers and even tortoises, the family's beloved animals have become symbols of warmth, loyalty, and relatability. Queen Elizabeth II, perhaps the most famous royal pet owner, was renowned for her deep affection for Pembroke Welsh corgis. Over the course of her reign, she owned more than 30 corgis, beginning with Susan, a birthday gift for her 18th year. Susan became the matriarch of an extensive corgi lineage, and many of the Queen's subsequent corgis were descendants of this first cherished companion. The corgis were much more than pets. They were constant companions who accompanied the Queen on trips to Balmoral and Sandringham, featured in family photographs, and even participated in playful moments during official events. Their presence highlighted the Queen's gentle, approachable side, revealing a softer, more personal dimension to her public image. King Charles III and Queen Camilla have continued the royal tradition of pet ownership, though with a modern, charitable twist. The couple owns 2 Jack Russell Terriers, Beth and Bluebell, both adopted from Battersea Dogs and Cats Home, a gesture that not only demonstrates their compassion, but also promotes awareness about animal rescue. These dogs are more than companions. They occasionally accompany the royal couple to engagements and public appearances, reinforcing the values of empathy and responsibility that the royals wish to project. Through Beth and Bluebell, Charles and Camilla show that adopting pets can serve both a personal and a public purpose, blending family life with broader social messaging. Prince Edward and Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh, have a slightly more eclectic household. Their home is shared with a black Labrador, a Cocker Spaniel, and a tortoise named Marmite. This combination illustrates the diversity of pets within the royal family and reflects the couple's willingness to embrace animals of various sizes, temperaments, and care requirements. Each pet serves a role in the household, from companionship and emotional support to the quiet presence that only animals can provide in a busy family life. The variety also demonstrates that royal pets are chosen not solely for prestige, but for personality and compatibility with family dynamics. Princess Anne, known for her disciplined and no-nonsense approach to life, favors English Bull Terriers, a choice that mirrors her personality: robust, straightforward, and dependable. Anne's preference for this breed underscores how pet ownership within the royal family often reflects personal traits, with each animal acting as both companion and mirror to its owner's character. Her bull terriers, like other royal pets, provide a sense of stability and normalcy, offering a break from the relentless scrutiny that comes with being part of the monarchy. Collectively, these examples reveal a rich tapestry of pet ownership in the royal household. From Queen Elizabeth's corgis to King Charles and Queen Camilla's adopted terriers, Prince Edward and Sophie's eclectic menagerie, and Princess Anne's sturdy bull terriers, it is clear that pets are more than accessories or symbols. They are integral to family life. They provide comfort during stressful times, create opportunities for interaction and play, and even serve as gentle public relations tools, subtly humanizing the royals for a global audience. Yet, as much as these pets bring joy and connection, they also raise questions about the challenges of integrating animals into the high-pressure environment of royalty. Could the presence of beloved pets ever complicate the delicate balance of duty, security, and public perception? Let's examine how pets can unexpectedly affect royal life in challenging ways, and when loyalty and love might lead to unforeseen complications. The cost of royal companions. The British royal family is often seen as the very picture of dignity and tradition, but even they haven't been immune to the unpredictable side of animals. In fact, over the years, several incidents involving the Queen's beloved dogs didn't just lead to physical injuries. They also revealed surprising cracks in the polished public image of royalty, making the monarchy feel more human, for better and for worse. The most famous of these stories revolves around Queen Elizabeth II's Pembroke Welsh corgis. The Queen adored these short-legged dogs, so much so that she owned more than 30 during her lifetime. But while many saw the corgis as a charming royal quirk, their behavior sometimes contradicted that story. These dogs were bred originally for herding, and that instinctive toughness sometimes showed itself in aggressive ways. In March 1991, one of the most dramatic incidents occurred when the Queen was bitten while trying to break up a fight among about 10 of her own corgis. In the chaos, she received 3 stitches in her left hand. A royal chauffeur who tried to help also needed a tetanus shot. For many, the image of the monarch hurt while mediating a dogfight humanized her. She was no different from any other pet owner trying to separate quarreling animals. Yet it also undercut the flawless portrait of regal composure typically presented to the public. Going further back, the Queen's first great corgi, Susan, who was gifted to her on her 18th birthday, was known for biting palace staff and even a policeman patrolling Buckingham Palace. Meanwhile, in 1968, a corgi at Balmoral bit a postman so badly that a member of Parliament jokingly suggested putting up a "Beware of Dogs" sign, turning a playful animal myth into a public safety conversation. Physical harm wasn't always the only problem. In 1989, the corgi's behavior reportedly got so out of hand that the royal household hired an animal psychologist to help control them. And in a tragic twist, one of the Queen Mother's dogs led a pack that attacked and killed one of the Queen's beloved corgis named Chipper. Later, in 2003, Princess Anne's English Bull Terrier mauled a corgi called Pharos so badly that the dog had to be put down. These incidents weren't isolated quirks. They were recurring episodes that fueled a broader public conversation about what it means for the monarchy to keep a large number of animals in an official capacity, especially when those animals occasionally caused harm. The public fascination wasn't just because a queen was bitten by her own pets. It was because these episodes made royalty relatable. People who had ever been nipped, bitten, or overwhelmed by their own dog suddenly saw that even monarchs dealt with the same messy, unpredictable side of pet ownership. But the impact wasn't all positive. To some critics, these stories also raised questions about responsibility. How does a household with the best trainers, gardeners, and dog handlers still end up with dogs that bite courtiers and visitors? Why would the royal family keep breeding pets that sometimes acted out violently? Such moments gave fuel to commentators who perceived the royals as out of touch with ordinary concerns, especially when juxtaposed with broader societal issues like dog attacks or pet safety standards outside palace walls. Yet, there's another layer. These corgi stories didn't just become fodder for tabloids, they became part of the cultural fabric of how the world saw Elizabeth II. From corgis appearing alongside her in the 2012 Olympics James Bond sketch to these same dogs nipping palace staff or even a postman, the narrative was rich with contradictions. Regal yet vulnerable, disciplined yet imperfect. In the end, the royal family's dog-related injuries offered both charm and challenge to the monarchy's image. On one hand, they made the royals seem less distant, relatable beings dealing with pets just like millions of their subjects. On the other hand, they invited scrutiny about responsibility and public perception, turning what might otherwise be light-hearted anecdotes into moments of unexpected vulnerability for the crown. So, what do you think their newest furry addition will bring to the family? We would love to hear your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe.